Hello everybody, good day to you and welcome back. Glad you guys are here. This is a 2011 Hyundai Sonata. Now, customer states banging in steering system while driving, banging around while driving. That's our complaint on this particular unit. Now, the last time, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Sun damage, that's that Florida ultraviolet for you. Anyway, last time I had one of these, they had a similar complaint on it. I made this grave error and I thought it needed a steering shaft because it was doing this. And I was super duper wrong. I put a steering shaft in it and the last Hyundai kept doing the clicking thing. So I just tore the steering column apart and found that it had like this little rubber star-shaped bushing thing in there on the electric steering motor, and that was the cause of the clicking noise. For some reason, it had escaped my mind that these Hyundais were prone to this symptom, and I had known about it at the time. It wasn't occurring to me, and I went off on some wrong direction tangent because I crawled down under there, had my hand on the universal joints, and I felt like there was some binding in the joint. But again, I was wrong. I had misdiagnosed that car pretty heavily, and I had to eat the cost of a steering shaft. So we're gonna double check and make sure that I don't need to put a steering shaft in this one, and we're gonna take some things apart on this column right here and see if this thing has suffered the similar fate as the previous Hyundai. So that will conclude my parking lot diagnosis on this particular Hyundai at 97,891 miles with the check engine light. We're gonna go ahead and swing this right into the shop right here, right now. No test drive, no need. I think I know what's going on with it. I believe I knew what was going on with it when my customer called me, but that was also kind of the situation that got me in trouble on the last one, is I thought I knew what was going on and I made decisions without actually looking with my eyeballs and being thorough about it. So my experience had worked against me in that particular situation. So we're gonna do some verification this time and make sure that we're on the right track before I start ordering and throwing parts into a Hyundai. So let's go ahead and hop out. Let's get this passenger compartment here, driver compartment, reconfigured a little bit. I've got to crawl down in the dash and get up under to take a look at the column. So we need to create a little bit of space here. So hopefully I do not misdiagnose this Hyundai as well and end up in a situation where I put the little star bushing thing in it and it turns out we need a steering gear. So let's grab some lights, let's grab a floor mat so I'm not rolling around in the dirt over here, and we're gonna go down below, take some things apart, and verify what I think I already know, but I'm not gonna make a mistake second time around. So stay tuned, because this is gonna be a very good video. Opening the hood. I mentioned I needed my pad. This is what I was talking about. Little foamy floor component right here. That way I don't have to get my knees all dirty. All right, let's go in here with some illumination and we're gonna take a look and verify the source of this noise. Figure out what we're gonna have to do about it here. Like I said, I think I already know, but we need to make sure. So if I rock this steering wheel, we can hear the clicky action. Oh. Yeah, see, I was deceived. Last time I was here, I thought this U-joint was the problem, and I thought very, very wrong. Oh, but I don't remember where that motor is either. I think it's up there, way up there. Yeah, that's our motor. This is electric power assist. There's a motor there, and when you apply input from the driver to the steering wheel, the steering angle sensor notices that you're turning the shaft, and it applies electrical current to that motor, and that motor runs a gear set which is inside of here, and that's what provides you your steering assistance. Okay, so what we need to do is dig this thing out, get that motor disconnected, and between that motor and the gear set there should be a like a star-shaped rubber bushing, and what happens, I believe, is those rubber bushings will fall apart and ooh, I'm stuck. They'll fall apart, and then you get a metal-to-metal contact between the drive gear on the motor and the driven gear inside of the gearbox. Okay, so let's crawl out of here and start to pull some of these panels and whatnot off here. Let's pull this panel away, and I believe we need to unbolt the column and drop it down, and that's going to give us a little bit of access back to that motor back there. Dig these little screws out of this unit. Probably need to pop off that side cover right there as well, and I'm sure there's something else that I'm not noticing, but we'll find it when we get there. So let's just get this knee bolster disconnected first. That one's kind of tight. Need to switch hands. I've got more torque on the right hand, different gear ratio. Ooh, that's tight. Hang on, I gotta push on it. That's stupid tight. No way. Hang on here. More pushing. Oh. Come on. Oh, hey. Did I break it? Yeah, I think I broke that screw. I heard it snap.
Hey.
Yeah?
Would you like some coffee?
Coffee. Yes, I would.
It's nice and hot.
Nice. Ooh, nice cup. Where'd you get that?
I got it from your new merch store at RaymanRaceRepairs.com.
Really?
And it comes with a little slidey lid if you don't want to spill your coffee.
Nice. I don't need the sippy cup version. Okay. I'm good with this one. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
See you later. Yeah, not kidding. If you guys buy enough of these coffee cups, I can afford to actually sell my own brand of coffee too. Let's try that. Okay, coffee break over, and that will end my moment of shameless self-promotion. Let's go ahead and see if I actually broke that screw. It made a snap, and it felt like it broke. No, it's good. It did not break. It was just way in there. All right, let's pull this one out next. Let's see if I can't pop that cover off. Come here, cover. There we go. Pull that back. Yeah, little clips in there. Come out. I'll have to pull this door trim away to finish that off later. Anyway, I found another screw. There's one up high right here. We're gonna pull this one out. I'm sure the Hyundai guys know a secret or a trick or some kind of simplified way to get this thing apart, but I'm not the Hyundai guy, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to take it all apart. I do not know the super secret, easy, sneaky, cheaty way to get this apart faster. If there is one. There might not be. Let's see here, that should pop out. I'm expecting a another clip in there somewhere. Yeah, there's those clips right there. So it stands to reason that right in here should be another. Yep, another clip, found it. Should come straight back, right? Yeah, straight back. I see the clip right there. Let's pull up some. Might end up being a two-handed operation here. It's twice as much force. Yeah, I see the clip. It's just coming out right now. There we go. Okay, so the knee bolster is disconnected. I need to remove these wire connectors here. One little clip there. Very good. Looks like this one is an active eco switch. Now we're no longer economical because the switch is disconnected. One more for the traction control. Come here. I'll pull it off with the screwdriver. There we go, got it. And then down below, we've got the OBD2 connector and one other connector right here. Wiggle that guy out. Push it in, wiggle it out. There we go, got her. And the last one, that's the OBD2. That's for the data link connectors for your scan tool. That should come out towards me. Come here. Little tab right there. No. It's tight too. Yeah, there's a little tab here and another tab next to it. And I depress those and then the sensor body pops out, but this one's not doing it. Let's try it from this side here. There we go. I guess pushing the tab from the back side didn't have enough oomph to it to free it up from the little metal bracket there. Okay, next up we need a 10 mil got a nut, 4 bolts, and then this metal bolster knee protection thing is gonna be we'll remove that, and then I can get to the bolts for the column and drop the column down. Continuing disassembly, 10 mil nut. There it goes, got it. Okay, there's our metal knee protector. Set you down right there. Good. And then what we need to do is take a look up from down here, and we'll see there's a, looks like a 14 or a 13 millimeter fastener there, one right there, and there should be, yeah, there we go. There's one right there and another one, another nut right there. So we have to pull those 4 fasteners loose, and then this whole column assembly will drop down slightly. What we'll do is move the seat forward, that when the column falls down, it can rest on the seat and we don't put any binding or pull on any of the wires. That way we don't have to disconnect everything to get back there to access the that motor that's on the bottom side of the column. Okay, we've got the 12 mil wobbly extension. It's a built-in wobble bit on extension. 3/8 drive. We'll put this on the impact here. This should be enough to get these bolts to come out. There we go. So we've got 2 bolts and then the 2 nuts as well. Let's get that other bolt back there. I see you. Get that last one. There we go. Now for the nuts. Put that one there. Uh-oh. The socket is not deep enough, I think. Nope, we got it. It slipped in. There it is. Unclicks. Okay, that one came loose. What I'm gonna do real fast is put that nut back. That way when I take the other one loose, the whole column doesn't fall down and smash my noggin. And the reason I fear a noggin smash, because I gotta do this laying down here so I can see that fastener up there. You guys see that? There's an impact gun on my face. I mean that, look, it's like right here, just hanging out in my face. Close quarters combat. Got it. Come here. All right. Cool. Okay, so the column is loose. Oh, I gotta twist around. I was laying sideways over that kick panel thing right there, or the door sill rather. My kidneys were laying on it. So, column is relatively loose. What I want to do, we're going to straighten out the steering wheel, make it perfectly vertical. Let's go ahead and power this down now. We're going to reach in, and what I'll do is pull the column up to get it off of that nut, unthread it. There's the nut. We can slowly let this thing come down. Like that. Okay, it's free. Now, if we look back down that column, you can see the motor right there. There's the top half of it, and then it meets the gearbox right here at these fasteners. So we're gonna be looking for, I think it's like a Torx 25. We'll go in there with a 1/4 inch ratchet and a T25 and take those 4 bolts loose off of that motor. Alrighty, Torx bit coming in. It's a T30, not a T25. I made an error in initial judgment. So we've got a Torx 30 in there. Let's crack these guys loose. Unclickage. That one, good. I've got a smaller tool we're gonna put in here after I get all these broken loose, but I'm gonna need the leverage right now to break away that initial torque. 2 of them are easy. The one in the back, not so much, and then the one on the left rear, that one's gonna be kind of a super challenge here. There we go. And we're not gonna remove this motor, I'm just gonna separate it from the housing here. Got that one loose, good. Okay, there's one more. Maybe it's just the 3, because that fastener on the right rear, or the right front, or the right side in the back of the motor, that one's not going all the way through this base plate. So it might just be 3 fasteners. I don't really recall. But I've got my finger on the 3rd one in the back. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crawl under the column and kind of reach around here. Forgive me if y'all can't see. I know you can't, but woo, plastic piece gravity. Look at that. Lauren, is that you? Are you out there?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm
watching
you.
You watching me? There's a stupid bolt that I can't get because I'm supposed to take the steering column out of this car and I'm not. Maybe this is the trick. Don't work on Hyundais. Oh, I'm kind of bear hugging the column here. I can't see anything. There's a brake pedal in my face. I lost my fastener too.
I can't see anything either.
Neither can I. Here, back up, you can see me.
I can. Oops.
Oh, I'm stuck. Look, I'm stuck. My left side elbow is stuck. I don't like what I've done to myself. I need to get out of here. This isn't working. I need to retool. Why? Get too old for this. Whew. Yeah, this one's too long. I don't know if I've got the flangey strength to do it with this one, but I'm gonna try. Going back in. Cover me. I'm going in. Yeah. Just kind of sneak on in here. This is why we come home from work all irritable and annoyed. You sit down and do this for all day with a phone ringing and stuff and people asking you for stuff. Hey, can you come out of there and do this oil change real quick? You know, if you close your eyes, sometimes it's easier to figure out what you're doing. I can't even get the bit on the fastener.
Okay, I'm watching Ray maneuver his way over here, and I don't know how he gets in these tiny little spots, and I'm small, and I don't even trust myself to get in these little spots over here.
You remember that time I crawled
goodness.
into the AC duct at the house?
Yes.
To clean out the evaporator?
Yeah, this space right here is really, really small.
I don't like this. Come on, I can't even get like...
I wouldn't do it.
I can't even reach the stupid bolt, like... No, I'll do it. You know why I do this? Because nobody else will. That's why.
I'm afraid of tight spaces. I'm a little claustrophobic, so I don't think this will work for me.
I'm gonna get this stupid thing.
You'll get it.
I know I will.
Here, let's see where you're at. I think I see some fingers.
Yeah, they're back there. Ha ha! I got my hand on it. Yeah. Now what? Oh yeah. Hang on. We're gonna pull.
That's not gonna fall on your face, is it?
Hope not.
Do I need to hold up the steering wheel?
No. No, the steering wheel shouldn't go anywhere. Okay. I don't think. So close. Okay, look, so I have that ratchet on the bolt back there.
Here, I'll switch out of your way.
Whew.
Ooh, that.
Okay, so the ratchet's on the bolt. Look back here. You see there a little ratchet sticking out. right back there behind the motor. Now I need to reach in here and grab that ratchet and break that fastener loose. Ooh, idea. Adaption. I am wondering if I take this fuse box out, I can reach a little bit better. And we'll switch this out to a long wobbly 10. Pull that one out. That one. Might be another one somewhere. Or not. No. Okay. Have more space. Yeah. Now I think I can reach back there. Yeah. Watch this. We're gonna get it. Oh yes, here it comes. Got it. It's loose. Fantastic. Oh, that's good.
Much better.
Kinda. Now I can go in there with this super small one and spin that third bolt out. This is why I do the hard one first. Always. That way it's easier. It's always easier after you do the hard stuff. And you don't run out of motivation. I can't find the fastener again. I need a haircut.
I'll go around this side.
Hey Rod, we need you. I need a haircut there, brother. Power Stroke Tech Talk with A-Rod is also a fantastic barber. Lincoln Park. You remember driving around in Honda Del Sols and Ford Probes, listening to Lincoln Park on our systems in high school?
That's all we listened to.
I can't get
that and NSYNC.
I wasn't a fan of NSYNC. I was
know
more,
you weren't.
I was more of a Backstreet Boys person myself, to tell you the truth. Yeah. I just got this
Britney
look.
Spears,
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera.
Our daughter was listening to Christina Aguilera in the truck the other day.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was like Avril Lavigne or something. She likes the sound. She liked the sound. Yeah, I wouldn't let her listen to Christina Aguilera. That woman's the devil. I can't find that stinking bolt, guys. I'm trying to get this onto that and I can't reach it again. Maybe if I do like some hand articulating twisty business here. If it was a regular fastener, we'd have no problem, but since these are Torx, I gotta stick the thing in the thing to get the thing to go in the thing.
The thing to go in the thing.
Yeah,
you know what he's talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. I know. What I'm gonna do, check this out. I'm gonna look through here, because I can't see. So what I'll do is I'll look through this right here, and then I can try to see what I'm trying to see. Let's try that. Stick this flashlight in there. I remember the last time I did this, it was easier. I'm not sure why I'm...
Maybe you were more... Your fingers were working better last time.
No, the fingers are fine. Oh, I got it. Now we're turning. Yeah. Here, come look through this hole right here.
Let's see.
Can you see it in there? You can't see. Look way back. Come down some. Put that in front of my eyeball. There you go. Right back over here. There, you see my thumb wiggling?
I see it wiggling.
Yeah, back there is where that bolt is.
I didn't even know what to look at.
I don't even know what to look at. I can't see it. I can only feel it. There we go. There's the fastener. Got it.
All right. That was good.
Okay, coffee break, sales pitch, round 2. Yay! Yummy.
Is it still hot?
Yeah, it's still warm. It's a vacuum insulated cup. It's double walled, but it's not priced like double walled, and it's metallic. Is it magnetic? What if these are magnetic? Let's find out. No, they're stainless. Yeah, it's gotta be stainless because it's non-magnetic. And that's a super strong magnet, watch. See that? It uses the force. Okay, now that I'm rehydrated, let's get those easy fasteners to come out of here, and that will expose the bottom side of this motor. Now, there is slight concern, depending on how long this thing's been clicking and falling apart, that the gears could potentially have suffered some damage because they went metal to metal. And that's what this little rubber thing, no matter, that's what that rubber thing inside is supposed to do, is act like a damper or some kind of a buffer to prevent the metal from contacting the other metal. Let's see here. There we go. Not this shiny one. The shiny silver ones bolt the motor housing to the base plate. We need to remove the base plate from the gearbox. Okay, that one's coming out. There's our bolt. Let's go ahead and crack this motor loose here off of the column. Straight up, I'm not rotating it. And oh, we have found the carnage. Look at that. Look at that nasty business in there. Lauren, check this out.
What is it?
Look in there. Look what we found. Check this out. See,
what is that?
See all that? This used to be like a rubber gear bushing type of thing, and now it's just
nothing?
Now it's like a rubber paste. Some kind of a nasty tarry sludge smoo. Yeah, that's gross. Don't let that get in the carpet.
Okay.
That'll grind its way into carpet fibers and never come out, because it almost feels like it's liquefied. It's got like a, not liquefied, but it's got like a staining property. I don't even know the word to describe it, but it's mushy.
What is it supposed to look like?
Like a rubber star.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to dig out, look at all that mush in there. I gotta pry that out with a screwdriver. That's horrible. Look at that. That's not okay. It was eating itself alive. Okie doke, so we're going back in here. I got a little pocket pick screwdriver thing, and we're gonna peel away what's left of this little bushing business in there. Get all that stuff pried out. That's nasty. Look at that. It's just the sludgiest of the sludge. Super gross. Put that down there. Get rid of you. It's stuck to my screwdriver. Come here. Become unstuck. There. Yeah, we just got to pry out the big chunks, and then I'll go in there with a towel and try to dab up the rest of it. And then one would think spraying a solvent in there would be good, but I don't want that solvent to go down into this gear case and cause the lubricant to wash away, because that'll just tear up the gear case. So I'm gonna spend about 15 minutes in here digging all this nasty stuff out, and then hopefully I should have that part showing up by the time I'm done here, and we can get the new one installed. So stand by, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okie dokes, been kind of cleaning this up for about 10-15 minutes now. I've got most of it, I think, cleaned out as best as it's gonna go. There's one little bit of rubber right here I want to get out of there. Yeah, there's a good piece. I went in, I had some brake clean on a towel, and I've been kind of scrubbing this out with a towel. Again, I don't want to actually spray into this area. I blew it out some with the shop air and got rid of all the chunks and everything that I possibly could. All this this coating that's on here, that's just not going to come off. There's just no way. I was trying to get in there with Q-tips and whatnot to get it cleaned out, and that's about as good as it's going to get, which is going to be sufficient. Blow the rest of the little pieces out. Yep, nice and shiny-ish as I can get it. I do have my replacement little star driver business right over here. It showed up while I was cleaning. That's what the replacement component looks like right there. Let's get her unpackaged. I almost said unboxed. This is not a box, it's a bag. Let's get it unpackaged and see how she fits. Yep, that is the failure point on the steering assist system. This little rubber star thing right here. And what this does, it's going to fit into little spaces right here. Slip that thing down just like so. That light's really bright. Sorry. Yeah, we slip that down in there. And we're gonna grab this motor, flip the motor back over, and we need to arrange, should just slide right in. Give it some wiggles, turn it some. Good to go, that's it, she's in position. So now we've got to get the 3 bolts back in and we'll start reassembly. Got one of them right here, these are the Torx 30s. I'll do the easy ones first to locate the motor properly. That way it's clocked in the right direction. I'm not going to tighten them, we're just going to thread them in. That'll secure the location of the part. Let's get this one right here. Of course, there's that bear of a fastener out back. But if I look right through that hole, yeah, this one right here, look right through that hole, I'll be able to see it. Kind of tough to see with all that light pollution in there, but I know it's there, and hopefully I can just describe to you guys with enough detail what it's like to reach back there and get this this bolt in. So using the middle flange here, I found the hole. Let's try to get these lined up. What was confusing me, like I said earlier, was those silver fasteners. Those ones are on the back. The one back there is sticking up higher than the black ones, and that was causing me to try to remove the silver one, not the black one. So that was part of my frustration on that rear fasteners. I just couldn't see what I was trying to do. Anyways, that one is now threaded down. Let's go get our little mini Torx 30, flip that around to the tightening sequence, and we're going to start to draw down this motor right here. Keep that guy turning. Flashlight. A little bit of torque. I'm not applying final torque with this little tool. We can we'll add some more later. Let's turn that around. There. Less light pollution. Clicks, pre-clicks. Now the rear one, that's the fun one to reach, but I think I've got it sort of figured out. The muscle memory has been built. Yep, it's turning. And this little ratchet thing that I've got here has got like a wheel on the end of it, so if the fastener is free spinning, I can just use that little top wheel section. I'll show you this little guy right here. See that? I can just kind of turn that, and that helps to thread it down the rest of the way. Let's get that one tight. Good. Now feels good. Let's get out there's the big Torx 30 and the stronger ratchet, longer ratchet. It's a quicker picker upper. Flex head was locked in. There we go. Just apply some torque here to these units, and then we'll get the column bolted back up and into position here. Oop, that's in loosening mode. There we go. Going the other way. Give that a turn. Torque achieved. Switching hands, going to the other side. Give that a good little pull. Nothing crazy. We don't need to break things or strip fasteners out. Just make sure it's tight enough where it won't back out. And then the rear, of course, we're doing that tough to reach business one more time. Trying to find the fastener with my flangey and then line up the Torx bit into that fastener. And thinking, oh, it's so close too. So close, but not quite there yet. Yep, got it. That's it. Oh, and it came out. Dang. As soon as I had it in, I tried to set the ratchet up to go ahead and apply the torque to it, and that's when it slipped out. It's okay, try again. Well, getting flangy fatigue. I gotta kind of switch up my ammo here. Okay, it's in again. And you can't see, but I've got some good leverage on it. Let's just give it a push. It turned, good. A little bit more. You just kind of got to power through it and deal with it. There we go, got her. Okay, that motor is tight. Let's get our illuminators out of here, and then we'll get this column pushed back up into position. So what we need to do is line up these two studs sticking out right here with those holes right there, and then we'll spin the nuts on. That's gonna hold that whole assembly in position. Then I can squeeze the bolts in, or maneuver the bolts in. We'll put that up later. The column's kind of drawing it down. See, I didn't disconnect all the wires. That was sort of the time-saving cheat here, is leave all the wires connected. Okay. Okay, so I need to sort of pick this up uniformly, and let's try to find a reference point here to make sure we're in good shape. There's really nothing holding onto the column except for the shaft, which is still connected. So I might have to lay down on the ground just to see this. Yeah, hang on here. Let me crawl down. I can't see the studs. There we go. That stud is in. Let me hold the column up. We gotta reach in and get in there, column. There's our nut. Let me get a couple threads here. Uh-oh, fatigue. Oh, push. Don't give up. You've come so far, Ray. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's threading. Okay. One is threaded. That should hold on to it. Ooh. That's great for the back. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and reach in on the other side, get this second nut threaded on, and then the column is fully located at that point. Push that guy up. There's a bit of a wire harness in the way. Almost. Push, 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 push. Come on, come on, come on. I got half gravity. Nope, there's my, oh, I'm falling. A little more. One more time, going back in. There we go. I got the nut threading on. Barely. It's barely started. Here, I'll take the 12 extension and use that to start turning that in a little harder. Woo, buddy. There we go. Okay. The column is secured and suspended properly. Let's come around to this side over here. We'll do a couple more turns on that nut. Now she's not going anywhere. So what I'll do, grab the column here, pull it down. What are we stuck on? Oh no, 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 look, I gotta do it again. You guys see, let me show you. You guys see way back there, that little hook thing, right there, see that hook thing? I did this wrong. That hook is supposed to hook into that bracket up there. I need to take these nuts back out. Oh, that was oversight. Forgot about that part. That's fine though, love my job. I'll do it again. Let's pull that nut back out. Love my job so much I'd do it twice. Yeah, I didn't realize that component was there. No matter. Column's loose again. Slide that little hook business in. Okay, little hook. I can't see it really from this side too much. There we go, she's on. Okay, the hook is in. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's slide the studs in again. See if you can't see over here. There's one of the studs. There we go. That one's slid in. I'm holding up the column with my my face. Look, I'm holding the column up. So now we'll go in there with that nut one more time and get that that stud reconnected. Need to reposition. There we go. There. Look how we did this. So I've got my hand here holding the column, and I wedged my arm against the seat. Let's back it up some. Watch this. I'll use the electric motor in the seat and my arm. There. Now I don't have to use any muscles. My arm is just wedged in. Ha ha. Sacrificial body parts. Okay, coming in with that wobble and the nut. Let's drive that nut in. I'm gonna thread this one down as far as possible, I think. Just by hand. It'll keep this thing from going anywhere. There we go. So now, turn around, electric seat, move that back, and my arm is now free. There we go. That was zero pain, by the way. I didn't hurt myself. Just a clever little tactic that I came up with on the fly here. So let's get our second nut threaded in back on the other side. Can't see, but if I come down far enough, I can. Come on, babe, get in there. Cool, that one's in. Good. Now we can just get those, oh, I'm bleeding, look. I got the blood on me. Oopsie. Don't know how I did that. Might have been maybe a hangnail or something. Dried skin due to the harsh winter climate, lack of humidity. Okay, so I pull the column down off, and it'll leverage this from those nuts. It raises the back part of the column up, aligns it, and then I can get that bolt to start. So we got 3 fasteners on. There's number 4 right there. Goes on the back side, next to the one we just put in. Going in right here. Get that one started. Okay, that's in, and it's not threading yet. Hang on. Now it is. Okay, that's threaded. Put some torque on these units. Where's my gun? Gun, 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 gun. Coming in. Just tighten these guys down. Tighten them up. Yeah, we're going to tighten this one up because these bolts are suspending stuff. Get the 2 nuts next. Sweet. Unit is secure. And we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get the rest of these panels put back together. We need to put this fuse block back in position. So let's get the wires out of the way that go to that knee bolster. Slide this block over top of the studs here. 2 more 10 mil fasteners, nuts. That one's not going on straight. There we go. And a little bit of torque. Get in there. Trigger control. Good. All right. That's good, that's good, that's good. Everybody here is good. Wires are out, wires are out. Columns in position. Let's get our plastics back together. Okay, knee bolster shield. That's coming in next. Right there and right there. It's got 4 fasteners to it. 4 bolts and 1 nut. Let's get these guys started. Put the nut on that stud there. That was wanting to fall out a lot. Up more over here. I'm like crouching next to this car in a position like a baseball catcher, and I'm leaning sideways onto the seat here. And this is why you got to stretch in the morning. Make sure the body can handle the abuse you're gonna put it through. I guess it's good for you, as long as you don't hurt yourself. That's where patience comes from. It's what you got to do, and that's the way that it is. That's in the right spot. Okay. Okay, plastic piece coming in next. Let's give that, it's upside down. We'll flip her on over. And we need to do, we'll get the OBD2 connector, plug back into its home. This connection right here, those are the ones on the bottom. Then we've got the track control switch right there. You guys can't see. Let's break the camera. Oops, I broke my little dealio there. Dang. Okay, well, it looks like we're just gonna hold this instead. Show what I need to do. Continuing on, nothing happened here. Nothing to see here, folks. Plug that guy in right there. Next little switch, which one is that? That's the dimmer switch. So the eco switch plugged in, track control, dimmer switch. That one's good. Let's get this guy fitted back in its position here. We'll start with the last piece that came off, which was on this side. A little tab right there. See that tab? That needs to go under this plastic piece on the right. That's why I didn't want to come out. That little tab was in the way. I see what we did. Well, we're in the home stretch now. Let's get the Phillips bits in here. We can start it, recheck it, and then we'll clean off all my fingerprints that I left on the plastics. Get that guy in. Line up, please. There we go. Clicks. One more down here. Haha. Get that one going, and the last one. Uh-oh, there it is. I knew it was here. That one goes right over here in the. Oh no! Look, there's another. I'm missing a last one. Did I take out 2 on this side, or just 3? I feel like I'm missing 1. Maybe it's been apart before. I don't remember taking out the 4 on this side. It's weird. Anyway, putting that one in right here. There. Now I shall take my tools out of here and try to find that 4th screw. I don't remember a 4th screw. Let's see. No, I have no more screws. Little pieces of rubber. Let's get those out of here because they'll seriously tear up the carpet. Yeah, I only took out 3 screws on that one side. I guess we're missing 1. Okay. So I went through my my fastener collection, and I found another one. This one's a little bit longer than the one that I guess originally came out, which I guess I put that one here. But I really don't want to just let this ride with no fastener because, well, that's just silly. So we're gonna jam this one in. The threads are probably not exactly the same, but it's just like a clipped connection, so I think we can get away with it. Yes, this is working. Threading. We'll take torque a little bit more. There we go. Better than nothing. Okay, yeah, we're good with that. I can live with it. So here, let's get our little corner piece. Now this has like this little lip on it. That lip is supposed to ride behind this weather strip, so this has to go in first. We put the little clips in, snap her in, good to go. Put the weather strip back on. Beautiful. I like it. Ooh, that's not good. There. All right, let me get a towel. We'll wipe off the fingerprints and restart the engine. Fingerprint located. Get rid of that. Fingerprint removed. Goodbye. Just in case I left any on the wheel, wipe that off. Honks for safety. Good. And we'll get down below as well. Leave nothing behind. There. Nice and shiny. Excellent. Okay, the trunk button works and the fuel door buttons work because I just heard them both pop. Let's go close up our hatches. Good. Okay, moment of truth. Time to restart the engine and make sure that our clicking noise is gone. Beginning engine restarting sequence now. Here we go. Yay! Success! All right. Okay, check engine light. I scanned that earlier and we had a history code in there for a fuel level sensor circuit A open. And it was history, meaning conditions are not currently present. Yeah, I gave him a ring and told him it was history. So what we're gonna do with that check engine light is just clear these things out. 2011 Hyundai. We're gonna clear them out, and if they come back on later on in the vehicle's drive cycles, we'll address it at that point. But right now, we're not gonna focus on that. I am going to fix something that we found earlier though. There's a broken driver door switch, see that? Switch is kinda not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, so we're gonna fix that thing. Yeah, that's odd. It says it was history code, but the fuel level is not there, and I do have this blinking fuel gauge indicator right here. I wonder if that's not really a history code after all. Yeah, let's check that out real fast because it shouldn't be blinking unless this thing's just out of fuel. It could be out of fuel. Let's go back into there one more time. Back to engine. Codes menu. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So maybe it's just low on fuel. It could just be out of fuel. Okay, well, guys, I think we're all set here. Clicking noise is gone. Steering is now tight, like it should be. It's like super Tiger tight. It's responsive. There's no more banging around on those gears. I think all I've got to do now is get my goodies out of here and set this one outside and get her parked. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing pulled forward onto the lift here. We're gonna raise it up. I need to do an oil change on it, and then we're gonna go ahead and send it on its way. It's at 97,891 miles on the odometer, and our sticker up here says 87,000 miles. I really hope we're not doing a 10,000 mile oil change on a Hyundai. Let's, real quick before I close this video out, let me go ahead and shut this unit down. We're gonna pop in the hood, and I just want to check the oil level, status, and condition, and just make sure that that's actually valid. My owner of the vehicle had stated that they did not know when the last time the oil change was done. Whoa, we need some hood struts. That's not okay. So we're gonna check the oil condition, like I said. If it needs it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna make a video about changing engine oil. You guys have seen enough of those things from me. Engine oil status. Huh? Oh. Maybe we do have a 10,000 mile oil change. Oh, that's not. It's not okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna retract everything I just said. I'm gonna have to do some videos about this, and after all, oh, that's not okay. This is not what I expected. Customer states 10,000 mile oil change. Oh. Now, I don't normally shame people, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it on this one. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's not as horrible as what we just saw, but I do believe, yeah, that's not the greatest. That oil is pretty gnarly. Yep, I'm doing an engine flush on this car. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so having said all that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video. I will do such things as always by thanking each and every one of you guys for watching this video. We certainly hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section down below. Do not forget to tap that like button while you're down there, and most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video, in a Hyundai, in a transmission.